Welcome to another episode of the Pat Down. I'm here with my good friend Dion Curry and Chris Spangle. I love
Holy
you.
Shit, you said my name right.
What?
That you said it perfectly. That's the first time ever in 320 episodes.
Oh wow. Well, Chris Spangalane right here. I say Spangalane because I'm hoping he grow. But
In the pants.
You just spangle, not the lang.
you know, every time I get naked and my clicks sit on my nuts, I think of you. But
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh, wait, what? Hollywood done Bruce Jenner just.
I'm lying. I can't see my vagina. You know, I wish. That's one of the things I'm going to achieve before I die. I must stand up in the mirror and be able to see my vagina without rolling my stomach back.
I thought you were looking down. You can't see it in the mirror. Pat.
You don't even get the front view?
Oh.
I can see my navel. It looked like it.
That's your sister.
Yes. But it's here nor there. I'm in a good mood. So y'all make sure, don't listen to them, y'all. They just talking shit about me like always. This episode is all about the Super Bowl, baby. Because, baby, when I tell you Bad Bunny came from Puerto Rico and put it down, do you hear me? For 2 seconds, maybe 3 minutes in my life, I felt like a Puerto Rican. If I could throw my hips like they were doing, Chris, I mean, they were throwing a ta 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 ta, a ta 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 ta. Who don't love that? Who I'm tired, but who don't love that?
Who does not love thick Latinas?
Yes, ta 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 ta. I don't know what the fuck Bad Bunny was saying, but I heard ta 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 ta, and I was looking like. Selena would be so proud to see somebody who speaks Spanish. That's a beautiful thing. Selena would be proud. And y'all listen to this. This is rough.
Get out and tune into this podcast. This Pat spit the truth, spit the real fact. Nothing but the ugly, classy at the same time. Pat got the flavor, these are not your same lines. That's the politics, she been on the real grind. It could be pretty but ugly at the same time. Just tune in, put your lock on the spin down. Ain't no need for the wait and turn it up now. What you talking about? Is it real though? And cut the game, you get no play like Nintendo. You wasted time, turn it up, nothing but the ugly. Straight off the top, everything she say, you know it's funny. Full blast, this a taste of the future. Listen on your iPhone, on your desktop computer. Share it, tweet it, ain't no way to beat it. Nothing but the ugly, turn it up and gon' repeat it.
Hey guys.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my God. So I was on Drew Barrymore last week, right? And they asked me who I was going for. And my dumb behind said, I'm going for the Patriots. And I was not thinking that Robert Kraft was a piece of crap. And they had so many other issues over there. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't do my homework. So no, I was not going for the Patriots. I was rooting for Carly B boyfriend. They look like they having some problem. So I'm just gonna tell you, day after the Super Bowl, I went for Bad Bunny. So I didn't go for any one of the teams because I definitely was not gonna go for the Patriots. And I spoke too damn soon.
Yeah,
Dion, didn't you go for the Patriots?
I put money on the Patriots because I felt like if they were ever gonna win, that was the time with all the bullshit going on. Patriots, I put money on the underlying symbolism of the Patriots getting a victory. But I'm very happy the Seahawks won.
So the old Patriot coach, I think Belichick, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His girlfriend wore a shirt because I think Robert Kraft got caught at the whole house that time.
The massage parlor shirt.
Yeah, and then didn't he call like Epstein for help? I'm not kidding. He's all over the Kraft is all over the files.
Yes, he is.
Well, that's why he's friends with that bullshit. But I didn't watch Bad Bunny. I fell asleep. I was trying to stay awake. But what I will say, I couldn't speak a lick of Spanish. But when I tell you the clips that I saw, I was into it. It was almost like you would listen to our own music. One you, Dion.
I had no idea what that nigga was talking about.
We didn't know. We didn't know what he was saying, but you felt the music.
I could tell that the people who were understanding it were enjoying. I literally watched it and I had no idea what was happening. I don't know any of the. I'm not even gonna pretend like I know the history of Puerto Rico because I don't. They don't talk about it ever.
That's not
I
what
didn't know their flag used to be like. I'm just explaining how I interpreted what was going on. I was watching it because I'm not a fan of Bad Bunny. I don't dislike him. I had no idea he was as popular as he was. I didn't even know I knew his songs because I don't know who anybody's songs was. I was like, oh, I have heard that song before.
Mm-hmm.
For me, as someone who isn't a fan of his music, I understand how the people who watch the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl and have no idea what the fuck the big deal was. Because that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm that. I have no idea why it's such a big deal to Puerto Rico, but apparently he was hitting all their major talking points. And for that, I got to give it up to him. As far as the music, the sound, to me, it was outside, so it didn't sound great to me, but I don't blame him for that.
Well, that's pre-recorded. I just want you to know because I've been to the Super Bowl. So you gonna tell me, Dion, for 7 minutes you was a white man?
No, I wasn't upset, but I knew why
he
they
wasn't
would
upset.
be.
He wasn't angry.
No, you was a white man. You was confused. You like, what's going on?
When it first started with the sugar cane, I was like, oh Lord. I said, God damn, he coming out the gate.
He was not playing good. Hats off to Puerto Rico. And you know what it looked? It was just, I didn't see it. I just saw clips, but it was so beautiful because that's what America is supposed to be. You know, you should be able to do a Super Bowl. You know, for years, Black folks watched the Super Bowl and we was never represented. But you didn't see us acting like these MAGA goons do, you know. And when we got to see I don't know if Michael Jackson ever played the Super Bowl. When we got to see a prick or somebody like that, Michael Jackson, we was finally happy that we were represented. So I can imagine what the Puerto Rican people felt to see Bad Bunny, because I'm 53 and I've never seen he Latino, right? I mean, what is Puerto Rican?
Puerto Rican.
I mean, a Puerto Rican represent a stage that beautiful. I'm sorry. Fuck you.
Fuck me. Fuck you.
The first fucking real performer of the Super Bowl was a black man. It was Michael Jackson. The reason why we have a halftime performance is because of black people and live in color. What are you talking about?
He did the very first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The reason why we have a halftime show is because the Live in Color stole the halftime from the NFL. They used to have marching bands.
Oh,
yeah, and then Keenan Ivory.
You're right. Well, then you should have corrected me. So I'm sorry, Kate. You can take that out.
I didn't know what you were. I thought you were going
No, leave that in, Kate.
Yeah. I was wrong, y'all. The very first was Michael Jackson. And I'm so happy to see it.
You're not wrong in like watching Up with people. You didn't feel represented.
Well, not a marching band from white people, but I will say to see a Puerto Rican hold a stage like that, I didn't understand what he was saying, but I didn't feel like I needed to. Your bed sheets can hold more bacteria than a toilet seat. Sleep better with Miracle Made sheets. Miracle Made bedding is designed to fight bacteria and stay cleaner longer. With silver infused fabric that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth. Miracle Nassau inspired fabric also help regulate your body temperature, keeping you comfortable all night longer, whether you sleep hot or cold. Miracle Made sheets make you feel luxurious without the luxury price tags. You can upgrade your sleep or you can give the gift of better rest. All you got to do is go to miracle.com/patdown to try Miracle Made sheets. I'm telling y'all, these sheets are the bomb. You will save over 40%. When you use promo code PATDOWN, you will get an extra 20% off, plus a 3-piece towel set. Did y'all hear what I just said? Plus a free 3-piece towel set. They make an amazing gift. And within 30 days, money back guarantee, there's no risk. That's trymiracle.com/patdown. Code PATDOWN at checkout. Thanks to Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode. What I needed to appreciate the art that he was giving out and the stuff that, you know, with the flag and all the other stuff he was doing. I was so happy because this is what America is supposed to be. It don't supposed to be lily white. Let me tell you what happened to me this weekend. I literally went to Appleton Wisconsin. And when I tell you some of the great fans, the crowd probably was 75% white people. I love everybody. But when I tell you this is why America should never be white. And if you ever want America to be all white, you are a fucking asshole. I ate several times down there. It was the most horrible, unseasoned food to the point I had to get on stage and say, "What the fuck is going?" Oh, I went to hibachi. A hibachi. Everybody know hibachis use garlic butter. They had regular butter and they seasoned everything with soy sauce. How dare you put soy sauce on my motherfucking shrimp and motherfucking rice and motherfucking
You went to
salmon?
low bachi, not high bachi.
It was, and I knew it was gonna be a problem. And this is gonna sound racist, but I don't care. The cook was biracial, and I was like, "Oh, oh, no,
That's
not
not
a
bad
racist.
seasoning from your
I've
mama's
had that
side.
same thought.
Oh, it was so bad that I went on stage and I was like, that hibachi place needs to
This
close."
chicken finna be light skinned.
So the people in the audience was like, "Oh my God, you should have never went there." I ate. I mean, I'm telling you, it was so bad that we ate Wendy's and it was unseasoned.
You know they closing like 300 of them.
Not
They
the
need-
unspicy chicken sandwich.
Oh, it was so bad, Chris. The
Oh,
chili
man.
was shitty. Everybody know all you got to do is mix all that shit together and drop the pack of chili seed. I said these niggas forgot to put the chili seeds in this shit. This is just beans and juice. It was so bad. Capital Wisconsin, please, your population of I didn't see a black person until they came to the show. It was
and they're
the
drunk
worst.
all the time. I've never seen anybody drink like Wisconsin.
That's what this guy told me. He said when he went to a bar one time on vacation, he pulled out his Wisconsin license. He said, "We can't serve y'all no more." Just because he was from Wisconsin. So
Bob and Tom did a show up there in the middle of nowhere, and you walk into the grocery store, and there's two grocery stores. There's one for food, and the other half is the grocery store for alcohol. And the crowd was blasted by 6 a.m. I've never seen a drunker crowd in the morning. It's crazy.
wow. It was, I'm telling you. So just watching Bad Bunny on stage, it was such a great representation of the United States of America. And I'm looking at it, and I say, this is the country that I know. When you don't even, it's like going like when you go salsa and they playing Spanish music, but you still can go out there and dance to it, even though you're black or you white or whatever. I mean, I'm black and I can enjoy country music, which is all music anyway, but stolen. But I can enjoy country music.
There was a woman who called into it was one of the morning news shows. She's an old black lady. She goes, "You would never ask an opera singer to sing it in English." And that really hit to me. It's like, no, you don't expect those people to translate whatever they're singing into the language that you listen to. You just accept it for what it is. And
That's
for me,
true.
watching him, again, I had no idea. I tried to turn the captions on. That shit was in Spanish too. So
It was well, Reagan speaks Spanish fluently. And so I look over at her at one point and I'm like, "What's he saying?" And she goes, "I'm not saying." So we had all her family over.
I saw him grab his dick
Oh.
like Michael Jackson. I was like, I hope that's part of the lyric.
He was horny.
Let me ask you something, Chris. How was your in-laws taking the Bad Bunny? Was y'all watching Team USA? I mean, what is it? Turning Point USA?
No. Reagan bought 2 Puerto Rican flags for this. She decorated the whole house in a Puerto Rican guy because she spent a year in Chile and speaks Spanish fluently, was a Spanish teacher. And so she didn't even know who was playing. She was ready for the Bad Bunny Super Bowl. That's all there was to it. So there wasn't going to be any Kid Rock happening in our house.
I'm saying, wasn't the in-laws there?
Yeah. They didn't care for it. But I'll tell you, it was so visually beautiful and
It
fun.
was.
And like we turned it up. We turned the volume up to 90. The kids were dancing. Everybody was having a great time. We were, you didn't need to understand it. It was layered with all kinds of different meanings that you kind of could even pick up if you were white like me, like the
I was
telephone,
saying,
power electrical poles, that kind of thing.
I was sitting next to a guy on the plane, and I kind of remind me of you. He was a ginger, and I looked up. I said, "This dude look just like Chris." Then another
Handsome.
ginger got on the plane. I asked him, I said, "Is that your twin?" He just fell out laughing, and we was just talking about, just life in general. We had a long ass conversation because we had almost a 2 hour flight. And we were just talking about, he was like, "Oh, my daddy is so mega." And he said, "You just can't change those people." I said, when a lot of times when kids are raised a certain way, I love it when a kid break that mold and then start to realize things for themselves. Like the guy I was talking to, his daddy. And then he said, "My daddy is so fucking mega," but they adopted a Guatemala baby. And I
Yeah.
said, "For what? To clean?
Oh, jeez.
The fuck you?" I said, "Your daddy is MAGA and you got a Guatemala sister." That is the stupidest shit ever. So I asked him, I said, "Well, what would your daddy do if they came and told her she had to leave?" That shit is dumb.
What do you say?
He said, I don't know what he would do. He said, "But we've had that's my sister."
We've
And they
had-
wanted to see the baby.
Said we done had that dog since.
Well, how do you adopt a Guatemala baby and then talking about you love Trump? That's stupid. That's like Kid Rock. Kid Rock got a biracial son and up here acting like he don't have a biracial son. What the fuck are you talking about? Bad credit makes everything harder. Ava helps makes it easy and to get back on track. Ava is a credit building app that works fast, helps your credit score where it really matters. Raise your credit score with almost zero effort. Getting a secured card can take months. Ava can approve you in 5 minutes with up to $2,500 limit. No credit check, no interest, no hidden fees. Ava is an easy to use tool to help you build your credit behind the scenes. Most Ava members improve their score by 30 points in 30 days. And who don't need that? Just for $8 a month, you can get access to all the Ava's building tools. They keep it low stress, low cost, and super transparent. Take control of your credit today. All you got to do is download the app, spell AVA today. And when you join using my promo code, PATDOWN20, you get 20% off your first year, monthly or annual, your choice. Again, get the Ava app and use my promo code, PATDOWN20, so they know you heard it from me. And you'll get 20% off any plan you choose for the whole year. That promo code again is PATDOWN20. Thanks to Ava. Now go get yourself some good credit.
Okay, I was 18 when Kid Rock was popular. Okay, like when Ba with the Ba comes on, it does something inside my white soul as a young man that I can't. It just activates something.
Does it fill you with dread and regret?
I'm ready to mosh pit. But then I grew up, like, and back then all these like moms were like, "Don't listen to Kid Rock, don't listen to Eminem, this is the devil." And now they're pretending he's like a culture warrior for Jesus. And I know he sang a Jesus song, but who knows?
Man, that song said, "So what, you underage?" And some shit he still will go hit it because that's all they've been showing is the lyrics. They wanna fuck babies. And
having listened to a lot of Kid Rock, like he's the least moral thing you like. I don't know. That's the most bizarre part about what's happened the last decade. But like going back on everything that you believe because now you have to position yourself to look a certain way so other people don't judge you, turning yourself into a hypocrite. It's insane. It's just
they would
hard
be
to
so much happier if they just admitted they don't like non-whites. Like if you just said it, your life would be so much easier.
We all see it.
Like, bro, you can't. How many times you gonna dress it up, man?
And let me say this: we don't care.
It's okay.
Like, we need segregation. I'm like, please, black people
y'all
like,
want to go to Arkansas? Go to Arkansas, man. Ain't nobody stopping yo.
And I was just telling somebody, I said, they think they're hurting us with the DI. We don't have to shop with the white community. Black people make let's be honest, we invented the world. There's so many patents by white people. We did it all, but we don't have to shop with anybody. We don't have to shop with anybody. And you don't want my money? Fuck you. Hey, baby. Hey, auntie, baby. That's my little white nephew right now. Hey.
What's up, Matthew?
Hey, Matthew.
Matthew, say hi.
Hey, Matthew.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, get
All
on
right.
No.
Mama's here. Well, I'm glad to hear you guys are home. All right, go play with Luce. All right, I'll fix it. Love you, buddy.
But yeah, but you're right, then. If they just admit that they don't want to be around non-white people, and then make you a little place like they out there making them compounds with all white people so they can fuck them kids, that ain't never Waco. They want to fuck the kids. That's all they want to do. They want baby pussy. And I would say this, what they need to do to white men who like baby pussy is just provide them with free oysters, because that's what baby pussy look like.
I'm saying, how about we bring America together and do the halftime show next time and just start executing pedophiles in the list? Like, let's do that.
That's the halftime show.
That would be a great halftime show. It's what America wants.
Thanks,
then
NFL.
And then if you really
Go back to playing football after you don't watch 3,000 people get shot in the back of their head.
then if you think they're worried about being the minority now, y'all, they really gonna be the minority if you kill the pedophiles out of the white community.
I mean, if you do the math, it was never going to work to begin with.
No. But go.
I was going to say, as far as the next year's Super Bowl, if they want to make it white and MAGA, like, they didn't have to do all that. That's what I'm just saying.
Who would they even pick at this point, other than Taylor Swift? Like, who would appeal to white culture? This white culture, MAGA culture. Who would they pick that they'd be happy with?
Anybody who hasn't said anything.
You know, they're
Just
going
pick
to be
up-
unhappy
you tell
no
me
matter
there's
what.
no white musician who hasn't said anything that we all can agree is like, oh, he's cool. You know what I mean? Like, get Kenny G. Kenny G ain't said nothing. Had a nigga out there with sex.
Kenny G ain't gonna say shit with all the black music he done stole.
You really want to claim Kenny G? You really want the intellectual property of that?
Hey, man.
And he ain't sexy no more, 'cause all his hat on fell out in the middle. Kenny G at the Super Bowl with a comb over.
Kenneth G to you.
Who could we give him to make MAGA happy?
What non-liberal, like, let's say it's Bon Jovi, okay, but then they dig up the Bon Jovi liked Obama or some shit like that. Like, they're genuinely unhappy people.
Lord
to their
Trump
core.
thing. Lord Trump thing.
Oh, just have him. That's what they want. They want him to come out and do a dance to YMCA.
No, Laura Trump, his
Laura
daughter-in-law.
Trump.
She sings, remember?
Oh, I don't remember that.
She wanted to be a part of Turning Point. And Turning Point only got 6 million views, where the Super Bowl got over 100 and some million views. So that let us know we're kind of winning, y'all, because we only got 6 million races in America right now.
It's just come out and say it. You'll live a happier life. You'll get pushed to the side. You'll have to be a janitor, but you'll be a happy janitor. You'll be around all your other shitty little white people who hate minorities for no reason. Half y'all never even met people of color. You just hate phantom niggas you've never met in your life. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb. Racism is so dumb. It's just the dumbest thing. We have all these problems because of it. It's just stupid.
Yes, because we cannot get along, and nobody wants to read a history book. They want to get rid of the books and say America was not stolen. All of that bullshit. I mean, they had to tell Trump, you can take these artifacts down, but if you damage them, you're gonna be in trouble. All that shit he did to Philly, they had to put that shit up. It is so.
Philly?
He took down I think it was Philly, where he took down
I think you're talking about the plaques by the Liberty Bell.
Mm-hmm. He took all of that stuff down, and he took that statue down when that man was beat, where they had that slave beating on I had his whips on his back. But And that stuff do not hurt African Americans' feelings because you would never be able to take our history because we teach it to our kids. So it's gonna keep going. So unless you kill every nigga on the planet, then there's always gonna be some history.
Oh, they're trying.
Yes, they are. They're trying. They are. They're trying. But
They're
you know,
trying.
the good thing I say about America right now, it's not like it was in the 40s and 30s. You know, back then it was just black and white. Now you got all types of races in this shit. And back then, when you had the few immigrants that was here, they looked the other way. Everybody was like, okay, motherfucker, we about it now. You know, and I was gonna call you, Chris, because let me ask you this. If Mitch McConny died, which he's about a couple hours away.
Yeah, did you see the video of him leaving the Senate?
When today?
Like yesterday, he was being escorted out by two people. He's ready to go home.
Man, we done seen him glitch twice. I'm surprised he's still here.
And nigga, more than twice.
Nigga locked up like a 98 computer.
They had to plug him in. Mitch,
Fuck, I gotta control alt delete this.
Mitch McConny walk around with a blow dryer in his pants to keep his blood flowing. But other than that,
So why your pocket so loud?
Fella, it's time to level up your dick game. Blue Chew just dropped Blue Chew Gold. Blue Chew Gold is a 4-in-1 tablet with a mix of key ingredients to increase your blood flow and your arousal. Blue Chew Gold dissolves under your tongue. It works in as little as 15 minutes, so you won't have to wait for the fireworks. Get your confidence back in a single tablet. Make life easier by getting harder. You heard me. Make life easier by getting harder. Discover your options at bluechew.com. We got a special deal for the Pat Down fans. You can get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code PATDOWN. That's promo code PATDOWN. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. Thanks to Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Get 10% off your first month of Blue Chew Gold with code PATDOWN. So when Mitch McConny light bulb go out, Chris,
so ain't nobody in that room. You turn that light off.
When the glitches are gone and the pink is gone out of the skin and it's just pale, looking like a bag of skins.
You thought a lot about this.
when his face looking like a bag of pork rinds, may I ask you?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
May I ask you? Do the governor of Kentucky get to appoint a Democrat in that seat until it's a runoff, or do she report? Because I read twice. I read something where no, she can only put a Republican down, or no, she can put a Democrat down. But I thought maybe you, since it's your people that about to get up out of here, you can tell me what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because I don't know for sure. So it's always either a governor elects or there's a special election. But I think the Senate
it's going to be a special election. I do know that.
But it's probably state by state in Kentucky. What happens?
I would figure they would have some contingency plan. I mean, after the first glitch, you had to know it was coming.
So the 17th Amendment of the Constitution says when a Senate seat becomes vacant, the state must hold an election. It also allows the state legislature to give power to the governor to make a temporary appointment until the election occurs. So Kentucky law now requires a special election. And a bill passed by the legislature removed the governor's authority to appoint a replacement and mandates that a special election must be held. So they can't appoint a Democrat.
Good. So they got to vote.
Yeah.
Can they appoint a?
It's the special election is not Republican only though, right?
No, it'd be both parties or all 3-4 parties, whatever.
Okay. All right. But if this a Democrat get to run for that seat.
Correct.
Who can you imagine?
Let's not kill Mitch McConnell just yet.
Steve Bannon just said this weekend apparently that the balloon has been deflated out of MAGA because of the Epstein stuff. Well, if that doesn't do it, like
I mean, he's in there over 5,000 times. So
when they
he's in there 39,000 times, which is more than Harry Potter is in the Harry Potter 7 books.
Damn. The Harry Potter and the Epstein files.
He is in the he is mentioned more times than Jesus is in the Bible.
What? He's more popular than Jesus?
I don't know about popularity.
I read a little bit of it, but when they said they escorted the girls in there and they put their finger in their wonka, that I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
In their what?
A wonka. I was like, I can't. I can imagine how nasty they was. I immediately went to a vision of them putting their finger and then they tasting it. Oh, that's sweet tea right there. That's just maybe pain that I've been through. But
Wonka.
It's I don't understand. Why are we here, Lord? I just want to know, Lord, what do you have for America? Why are we going back through this? And I know history repeats itself. Why is the Antichrist over us right now, Lord? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to make the stock market go up or down? All of these people are delusional in this country. People saying that gas price is $1.99. Food ain't high. I just literally went to the grocery store and this little pack of like beef strips that I buy that Junebug can make the hell out of it. I pay $50 for one pack of meat. One fucking pack of meat. And I say to myself, where I can go in and do this and say, this is fucking high. If I'm saying this, y'all, it's fucking high.
I hadn't been to the grocery store because Reagan goes to the grocery store, and I went this past week at some point. $10 for a roll of beef, $8 for a pack of strawberries, like a bag of oranges were $8. Like it's
how can you do that here?
Yeah, the stuff that used to be cheap.
You gotta eat racism. It's the only thing to keep you full.
I hate minorities. It's true. I was fat as a kid.
He said, I love you.
The hate always sustains me.
If you want to know how much Chris have grown on this podcast, and one of the reasons why I don't get rid of it, go listen to the very first episode, and you can see the growth over the years. When I tell you a white conservative man, when we got through fucking Chris on this podcast, he is an open mind. His booty hole is not as open, but his mind is open. This is a podcast where anybody, no matter how racist you are, we will make you family. Tell your racist granddaddy to listen to the Pat Down so we can turn him into what he always wanted to be, a good old open-minded cracker.
I don't want to be the open-minded cracker. Can I be an open-minded white friend? Because you said cracker is basically bad, right? I feel like there were mixed messages in there.
We want your mind to open. We do. I mean, no matter what your belief is, we would take you over here at the Pat Down. If you got a person in your family that's racist or prejudiced, because that's for the black people, bring them over here so we can have a conversation. Because we don't want you to hate anybody for they skin. For the color of their skin. If you hate a motherfucker, it's because they did something to you. They stole something from you. They fucked your wife. They played with your kids' booty. Some serious shit, but don't put the skin color in it.
You win people over by like I've been won over by not the people that get in my inbox and yell at me. It's you two who have conversations with me and repeatedly, right? Like, because I'm thick-headed. Or the people who I have made friends with in the audience. And it's also just having fun. Like, we have fun with each other. I come to Atlanta, we have fun. Like, I get exposed to a different culture that I love. Like, I think is so fun. And like Bad Bunny's performance last night, I think is a great articulation of it. There was nothing angry about what he did. It's a time when there's like this huge I think it'd be so easy to come if you're Hispanic in America or in this hemisphere to be obviously you're angry, you're hurt, there's a lot of emotion to it, and instead he brought joy to it. He made it happy, he made it look fun. Like, you wanted, Matthew, come on, son, you wanted to be a part of what he brought to it. And like, that's what I've experienced over the last 7 years. It's like, this is joyful, this is fun. Yeah, you're an idiot, we're gonna talk about it. But like, it was so persuasive, just in the same way that I've experienced this podcast, I guess. You want to try? All right, get out of here. Go see your mama.
And, and that's what it's all about. Racism is taught. Prejudice is
Joy,
taught.
love, happiness. It will always win over people.
Not
here's what I'm trying. We're not trying to win you over. We are just the mirror to show you what you look like to us. That's all it is. If you want to look good to us, these are the things you got to do. Point blank, period. If you want to be a good person, you have to show the world the goodness inside. A lot of people talk that shit, but don't really do that shit. At the end of the day, the evidence will always be there for those who look for it.
And I want to ask y'all, what would you do while your brain is still functioning? What are you going to do while your heart is still beating? And what are you going to do while your soul is still warm? Don't you want to take those three things that makes your whole body moves each and every day and do something great? It takes so much energy to hate. It takes so much energy to be prejudiced or to be racist. So why not? No matter how angry you might get at a situation, it's nothing wrong with disagreeing with each other. Me and Chris and Dion have disagreed on many motherfucking times, but I don't think we hate each other enough to harm. It's always, a lot of times we get off this podcast and have a conversation off air so we can have a better understanding and we don't have to argue out in front of you guys. But you got to ask yourself, why don't you like a certain group of people? What's bothering you? What you hate about somebody? I don't hate nothing about nobody. I dislike an individual, but I can't put a whole race of all white people ain't shit. I would never say that. I say that motherfucker red dang shit. My neighbor up the street is racist as fuck, and I still speak to him. Y'all heard me on the phone. I was like, "Hey, Jim, you ain't dead yet." I see him today. I said, "Hey, you still alive, Jim?" I'm waiting. He's my Mitch McConny. I'm waiting on him to get up out of here. He's my neighbor.
I think for me, like I was raised purposely in a system built for maximum comfort, a complete lack of exposure to anything different than white, and so for me, it's never come from a place of hate. It's just been, I just am too scared to engage in what I don't know. And that's been my whole thing that's why I'm buying a house at 42, not 25, And so I think there's a lot of people like that, but those people are really struggling with the people who are like, you just hate people.
You know what got you over that hump, Chris? The first time I forced you to eat at my house, I saw it on your face. You wanted to say, "Nigga, please, this is so good."
Before we knew it, you was bending over for Hot Wheels spankings. Hit me again, Master.
He so like, I need the whole fully black experience.
That's what y'all really scared of.
You scared that you're gonna come over and love the thing that you thought you needed to hate. Hey, which is black people. I
don't care if you hate us. You can hate us. We ain't going nowhere. You can't get rid of us. You can't.
You know what I heard? We'll get on my nerve, and this is when I know white people is racist. It's like, well, black people are talking about black pride, but soon as we say white pride, I said, well, your white pride is connected to the KKK. So just say I'm happy to be me. They don't say pride, because that shit you get some history with that. And I think that's what a lot of people white people don't understand.
You're allowed to be proud that your ancestors are racist pieces of shit. I'm not telling you not to be proud of it. I'm saying when you are proud of it, everybody else thinks you're a piece of shit because of it. That's all.
But I'm not saying that you can't be proud to be white, because it's a beautiful thing to be who you are. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm happy to be white. I'm not proud to be black because of Well, I am proud to be black because how far my people have came. But I'm just proud to be black. But I don't think just because a white person say I'm happy to be white don't mean my granddaddy set up all of this shit or my great the white people set me up so I can be comfortable for the rest of my life.
You don't have to justify the way you feel to anybody. You just have to understand what your feelings cause other people. That's
Pat,
all.
I think listening to your was it last episode that we did where you're talking about how you grew up and the poverty that you grew up in it was purposeful. Like your ancestors were designed to live in that level of poverty and keep you trapped there.
And it's still there. I mean, it's still going on.
And I was put in a place where it was not supposed to happen. Like, and then people go, well, I just don't. How can Pat seems racist? I get that a lot. Miss Pat's racist towards white people.
No, I'm not. I
grew up in a.
I speak on things that when white people say, and I can't be racist. I've told y'all this 100 times. I can be prejudiced. When you say that I'm prejudiced, it's only because I'm making you feel uncomfortable. Right. And you know that I'm right. Anytime white people feel uncomfortable, they either want to argue, shoot, or say you're racist. But the thing that makes you grow is when you can have an uncomfortable conversation and still like that person. That's what made when Garrett looked at me back in the day and said, "You're fucking lazy. You want somebody to hand you something. Get up and get out and get something." I got mad. But you know why? Because he was telling me the fucking truth. Anytime people are told the truth and they know that they a piece of shit, they get mad. You're racist. You're this. No, you know how many times people looked at my fucking face, and not people, Garrett, and said, "You're making excuses for yourself. Stop making excuses for yourself." Anytime somebody made me uncomfortable, I wanted to fight and cuss them out, or I wanted to call them names. So if you can't get uncomfortable in this country, you're never gonna grow. So when you think I'm being racist or prejudiced, it's because I'm making you feel uncomfortable. And what you need to do is come on this podcast or come in my inbox and have a conversation. So in the end, we can talk this out and we can still love each other. That's all it is. That is why Donald Trump calls all the reporters fat, ugly bitches, because they ask him serious questions and they don't do like those fake reporters they put in there. They make him uncomfortable. And the first thing he do is he attack. He immediately attack because he know he cannot answer the question. He know he's stupid and then he know he's wrong. Anytime you question him or make him feel uncomfortable, he immediately attack you. That man is shitting on himself every day in the White House. And instead, they got a fucking air freshener machine up under his desk and they scoot out all the fucking reporters like nobody heard him shitting on himself. He literally have shitted on himself. That the White House chair need to be.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, go on now.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, he done shitted on himself.
Have you heard the Sasha Riley interview?
Well,
allegedly, this is according to Sasha Riley. He kicked a object into Trump's rectum, which is why he loses his bowels from time to time. And this is according to the interview. Trump was about to do some inappropriate stuff to him. I don't want to get this episode banned, but go listen to the interview on YouTube. He talks about in detail what he did and the consequences of that action. They had to helicopter Trump out of there.
The old
Is it on Joe Rogan?
It's just on YouTube. He did an interview with just type in Sasha Riley interview. It's an hour and
it's a man.
Mm-hmm. He talks about what happens in those rooms. He talks about one of the
Epstein house.
Mm-hmm. He talks about one of the.
Oh, this is not why he's 80 years old.
What? No. This was back in. This was.
Boy, I thought you was gonna tell me they was kicking pebbles up his butt now. I was like, what the hell?
That's how we got that new ballroom.
Okay, all right. Oh, well, y'all go listen to Sasha Riley. I don't want to hear it, but
you should listen to it. I'm telling you, he talks in detail about who was there. He names names. Trump's not the only. Jim Jordan, he talks about him and a couple other people.
Jim who?
Jim Jordan.
Who is that?
He's what is he the speaker of? He's a head of one of the committees. He's a senator from Ohio.
He's a House member from Ohio.
House
He's the
member,
one
sorry.
that covered up all the molestation that happened at a whatever university.
Ohio State. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm telling you that my dad used to say the truth only hurts when you live a lie. So
that is the truth. And you tell anybody who say that I'm racist in your inbox, you should say, Miss Pat would love to have a conversation with you. And I would get on this podcast and just me and them. If you ever feel a certain way about me and you listen to this podcast, and we truly appreciate you guys. The only reason why I continue to do this podcast is because of you guys. Most podcasts don't even last 6 years. People, they stop and start something else. But
6
it's because of y'all. It's because of you guys. It's the reason why we keep going. If you ever feel like you want to check me, I'm checkable. But just know I'm gonna check you back.
You gotta. I didn't mean to spin you out with that.
No. I would love to have those conversations because
people don't understand they don't understand the power imbalance in white versus black because they are white and they benefit from it and they don't want to examine it. And so that's why they say it. It's a defense mechanism.
But there is, and they always say, "Well, you made it out." But how many motherfuckers didn't make it out? Everybody can't be a comedian. How many people have literally? If you grew up black and you watch your parents, and my mama didn't work, but I've watched so many parents bust their ass, could not take vacation, could not do this, and just try to send their child off to college. I mean, go watch The Help if you want to be a reality of what goes on in the black versus white community. We was cleaning white people houses. Where's a show of white people cleaning our houses? That shows you the imbalance in this damn country. Even when they segregated the schools, they still make sure your child got a better education. If it wasn't for black parents at home going that extra mile. I mean, this is how racist America is. When you hear the first black ice skater, it ain't because we couldn't skate, it's because you wouldn't let us skate. Anytime you hear the first black anything, first Latino, it's always been white. First black quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, you wouldn't let us in. I just saw an ad where they had this racist guy, he was from Ohio. He went in and on the NFL team. I gotta go back and find it. I don't know his name, but he fixed it where they was beginning to draft black players, and he told all the NFL teams to get rid of the black players. So they fired all the black players because we're better. And I say this all the time as a joking matter, but white America is like that because the country set you up like that, and it made y'all lazy. It really did because y'all don't know how to compete. If you don't have time for grocery shopping and meal planning, Hunger Root is here to help. Hunger Root is your personal nutrition coach and shopper. Tell them what you like, what you don't like, and your healthy goals. Hunger Root will plan your meals and fill your cart with personalized healthy grocery recommendation. Hunger Root has over 50,000 recipes to choose from. There's something for everyone, and you will never get bored. It's the easiest way to eat healthier. For a limited time, Pat Down fans can take advantage of our exclusive offer. Get 40% off your first box, plus a free item in every box for life when you go to hungerroot.com/patdown and use the code PATDOWN. That's hungerroot.com/patdown, code PATDOWN to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Don't forget, y'all, you get 40% off your first box plus a free meal item in every box for life with the code PATDOWN. When it comes down to competition, even if you could be better than somebody else, society has already trained y'all mind that you're won, so you don't know how to compete. When Serena and Venus came through here whooping them white girls' ass, they was like, they beads too loud, they lips too long, their ears too big. Bitch, what are you talking about? Because they didn't know.
You control the length of a nigga lips. Them long lip bitches was serving us aces all tournament.
But they didn't teach y'all. I think what it is they didn't teach white America how to compete. Because everything was set up where it was easy.
Why the fuck would I compete when I can steal it from you?
Yes, But now when the playing field kind of evened out, and you see this big old muscular Negro, well, how the hell am I gonna beat him? You can beat him. You can. But how many times have you seen a good football player who played quarterback his whole life coming to the NFL? Oh, you can't be no quarterback. We got to put you over here.
Yeah, happens a lot.
So I work at the Indianapolis Business Journal. I'm head of podcasting there, and there's an episode with Jimmy McMillan on the Off the Record podcast, and he's the senior corporate counsel at Penske Entertainment. So he's basically like the head of contracts at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, where the Indy 500 is. He's one of the most influential people in town. And that interview in particular, I thought was one of the best articulations of what it's like to be a black professional in white collar environments, how difficult it is, how few mentors he had, because the mentors he had the opportunity to have, black professionals would get positions of leadership and then get taken out over time. So there isn't like a strata of black leadership in a town like Indianapolis. Now there is now over the last 20 years because of intention to change that. But like, it's just one of the best interviews I've ever heard of somebody who like is incredibly bright. He grew up in a very similar situation to you, Miss Pat, in Chicago, and friends and family got him out, moved into Bloomington. He just unbelievable speaker. But like, I guess since doing this podcast and having these conversations, just being out in the world, you start to look around and notice who's in positions of service. Like if you go out to a restaurant, if you go out to like a janitorial staff at my kid's school, what's the racial makeup of like a teacher, because they had position and advantage as kids to get into teaching positions where like a lot of black kids, Hispanic kids didn't have that, right? And like that's what has to change.
You look at a board or you look at a school like Plainfield, and that's one thing I did not like about Plainfield. It was a really good school, but it didn't represent us. And that's
Pat, I looked up my high school yearbook about 6 months ago. We had one girl who had a black dad out of 1,200 students in my whole yearbook.
Yes,
and one girl who had a black dad.
So
you had half a percentage point.
That's literally out of 1,200 students. Everybody else was white.
Say go vote.
and they didn't understand what it was to be black in America. And those are the I remember one time going up to the school, and Raymond had went to school and his legs was very ashy. And he was going I was like, ma'am, why you didn't tell him to put on no lotion? She was like, what are you talking about? I see he ashy. She said he ashes. And I was like, if that was a black teacher, she'd be like, Raymond, you need some lotion. But that's the one thing I hated about it, because there was no black teacher, and then they hardly even had male teachers up there. And I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. There never should be that. Whenever you have a panel or anybody running anything, if there's all types of people there, every race should be represented. That's what Congress is supposed to be. But if you look over at the Republican Party, it's all old white men and white women who say I do. You look at the Democratic Party, you got Madani, you got the lady with the wrap on her head who they almost attacked, the Somali lady. You got black people, you got white people, you got Asian, you got Chinese, you got gays. None of that shit on that side of the Republican Party. So how can you even say
Republican? Well, not every, but most of them are gay. Most of them are gay.
They're undercover gay until it don't matter. They gay on Grindr. We need them to be gay out so we can know that they're for the minority. They're never going to be outright gay. On that side, the Democrat, everybody's accepted. So that tells you this is the two parts of the country. Do you this racist, or do you want to be woke? And because we want everybody to be treated equal, we're the problem in America. Like I pair people all the time in my fucking box. You need to stick to comedy. I said, you need to stick to licking my click across town. Kiss my ass.
He didn't hear that, did he?
No, Matthew's got his hard hat on and he's trying to entertain me because he misses me.
but if you ever feel in a way, you can send me a private message. I will have a private conversation with you. I just want, the thing is I just
you better hope Jasmine checks it first.
That's all right. Would you, I would be more than happy to have a private conversation. You're welcome to come on this podcast and ask questions. Nobody's gonna be mad at you. You don't even have to cut on your fucking camera. But if you ever feel in a way, ask a question. We're here for you. We're here to answer your question. We're here to get an understanding. I want to know why you think the way you think. I want you to know why I think the way I think. And the same for Chris and Dion. Cause hey, life is too short to be wasting time on bullshit. Everybody somebody take this country back. What motherfucker? You can't take this country back no more. You already took it. And we not nigga, it's here to share now. If you wanted your country, you should have left me where my ancestors was really from. Some part of Africa. You snatched my great, 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 great granddaddy from. So now you got to share it. All because you were greedy and you stole the country and you didn't want to work. So you brought my people here. So it's all our country now. And with that, we want to thank y'all for not tuning in to Turning Point USA. Hey, so make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all check out my website at misspatcomedy.com. All my tour dates is there. This week I'm in Baltimore shooting my second comedy special. Y'all pray for me because I'm kind of nervous. I have some new things for sale. I have a Whiskey in It All cup. This is a cup from the cooking show. I only have a few left. And I have a kitchen mitt for you to cook in your kitchen. But guess what? If you go subscribe and you show me you subscribe, I will give out 20 of these. So just go once you subscribe to the podcast, to Miss Pat Comedy channel and watch some videos. I will be more than happy to give some of these away. So make sure y'all check it out. And the cups I won't give away. All right. But I'm selling these. They're on the website, and these are too if you don't want to subscribe. So make sure you watch us every Wednesday with Whiskey It All. I have a new episode. I have a surprise for y'all. I have a big time celebrity this week. Chris, you got a new house. I got to send you one. This is a mitten for you to pick your pasta.
Oh, yeah, from the color purple.
Yes, and more than that, orange is new black. That beautiful lady right there is my guest this week on Whiskey It All with Miss Pat. And we made a lasagna, macaroni, and cheese. And it was so
good. That sounds good.
Make sure you go on the website and get these. These are only $10 if you don't want to subscribe. And the cups are 20. So make sure. And I have I have sweatshirts and all of that stuff coming too. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of The Pat Down with me and the people that I love the most, Chris and Dion. Make sure y'all subscribe and like on the podcast. And if you can, please continue to give to the Patreon. That is how I pay Dion and Chris. I can't thank y'all enough for supporting what we do. And I'm planning some stuff for us all to get together because I miss you guys. I really do.
I do too. I'd love to come down and spend the weekend at your house again and do the show. It was fun. As long as we don't yell at each other, that's fun.
Let's do 4th of July.
Okay.
Let's do 4th of July. Bring your family down for 4th of July.
Okay, I'll talk to Reagan.
Well, was y'all here? I'm gonna do a pool party. We're gonna probably do a fish fry the day before. Then there's a big pool party the next day. We're gonna have fun right here in my backyard. I rent all of this stuff for the kids, and we're just gonna have a blast.